Most people choose a cat based on how it looks, the color, the vibe, the feeling, and honestly, that seems like a harmless choice. But here's the thing, that one decision can quietly shape your entire experience for years, and sometimes it's exactly why things don't work out. Not because your cat is difficult, but because no one told you what to expect. So let's fix that, and stay with me because one of these types is returned to shelters more than any other. And it's probably not the one you're thinking of. Let's start with a favorite, ginger cats. They look warm, friendly, super cuddly, and that's exactly why people choose them so quickly. But there's something most people don't realize. Orange cats, especially males, tend to show more aggressive behavior than others. Not just playful. I'm talking about biting, scratching, and strong I'm in charge energy. But here's the twist, that same intensity also means loyalty, like really strong loyalty. They'll follow you everywhere, constantly want your attention, and bond deeply with one person. If you live alone, that can feel amazing, but in a busy home, it can get overwhelming pretty fast. Now, this one surprises people. Black cats, they're actually one of the most returned cats in shelters. Sounds crazy, right? But it's not about behavior, it's expectations. People often assume black cats are more distant or less affectionate before they even meet them. And that mindset changes everything. Because in reality, black cats raised in loving homes are just as social as any other. Sometimes even more. So the problem isn't the cat, it's what people expect from it. And interestingly, they're often healthier too, so yeah, very underrated. White cats look almost perfect, calm, clean, almost angel-like, and that's exactly why people fall in love with them. But here's something important almost no one talks about. A lot of white cats, especially with blue eyes, are born deaf, and that changes everything. They can't hear danger, they can't hear your voice, and they startle easily, which can lead to defensive reactions. They're not difficult, but they do need a completely different approach. More visual communication, more awareness, more patience. And if you're not ready for that, it can be challenging. Now let's talk about the quiet ones, that gray cats. They seem easy, calm, low maintenance, but actually, they're some of the most emotionally sensitive cats. They bond deeply, but they also feel everything. Noise, changes, stress, even small things can affect them. And the tricky part is, they don't always show it clearly. It builds up quietly and can turn into health issues over time. In a calm home, they're amazing. In a chaotic one, they struggle. Now the most common cats, tabbies, because they're everywhere. People think they're simple. They're not. Tabbies are smart, like really smart. They get bored easily, and when they do, they make their own entertainment. Scratched furniture, knocked over stuff, 3 a.m. chaos. That's not bad behavior, that's boredom. They need more stimulation than most people realize. Tuxedo cats are super popular, and for good reason. They're social, adaptable, and easy to bond with. But here's the mistake people make. Because they seem easy, they assume they don't need much. That's not true. Social cats need interaction. If they're left alone too much, they'll start acting out, loudly. But if you give them time and attention, they're incredible companions. So yeah, every cat type comes with its own personality, its own needs, and its own challenges. And ignoring that is exactly where things go wrong. So now I'm curious, what kind of cat do you have? And did this match your experience or surprise you?